So, knowing your customer and doing due diligence is particularly essential when doing business internationally, when doing business with a client or customer across borders in a country where, if a problem develops, getting legal redress or getting a remedy will force you to be dealing with could involve you dealing with an unfamiliar and perhaps even unfriendly legal system. Of course, one of the outcomes that we all hope for from a successful business relationship is getting paid. And so it is important to take the steps to secure your transactions to increase the chances that you consistently get from the relationship what you expected when you entered into it. And that requires a well-written contract. And finally, it is also important to know the specific rules that your country applies to companies doing business outside of its borders. My focus is going to be on US rules because that's my area of expertise. And also because of the extraterritorial nature of many US rules that affect companies doing business. Let's go on to the legal do's and don'ts. We will talk about what is a wrong country, who are wrong persons, and how can you figure out what to do about any of those scenarios. What kinds of products or services would be considered wrong for export or could violate US export laws under certain conditions? What is a bribe, and what kinds of payments or transfers of items of value would be considered a violation of anti-bribery laws? And then some important do's: protecting your intellectual property, using a written contract, as I've already alluded to. And then some tools to be proactive so that your don'ts that you don't end up violating any of these rules.